Hello, hello. Good afternoon. I am Freodore, the signer of NIJISANJI EN's 11th unit by the beat. おはようございます。おはようございます。NIJISANJI EN 消息 by the beat のビジュアルセンスがこだわりのデザイナー、フリオドールです。Hello, hello. Buenos días, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo están? Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? みんなは今日どう？でも早起きしたね。偉いです。To everyone that woke up early today. Nice. Well done. You got this. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing good. Estoy bien. 僕も元気です。It has been a while since I did a last EN coffee Zatsu, yes. It was mostly because of me not drinking coffee to protect my voice. But now we're back. Still sleepy? That's okay, it happens. Also, today is Father's Day, right? So I hope happy Father's Day to everyone celebrating it today. And to all the fathers. The good fathers today. そして今日は父の日ね。父の日だから、ハッピー父の日ね。今日も何かやったら素敵な日を過ごしてね。Y hoy es el Día del Padre, estoy seguro, así que todos los que lo estén celebrando o para todos los padres, no sé cuántos estarían viendo, pero muchas felicidades. ¿Es Freodore means father? No, I am not your father. I'm not your father, I'm not your mother. Parfait パフェは飲み物をすべちゃとありがとうございます。Thank you very much. 父じゃないよ。僕は父じゃないよ。ドレミンの父と母じゃないよ。You're a streamer, yes. 店長, yes. I'm 店長. I am 店長. Is there a happy 店長 day in the year? 店長の日があるかな? I wonder if there's a 店長日. A 店長 day.父の日はスペインにもあるの？僕はスペインの人じゃないけど、あるよ。ラテンアメリカとスペインでもあるよ。Yes, there is a Father's Day in... I was asked if there's Father's Day in Spain. I am not from Spain, but I'm pretty sure Spain has it. And so does Latin America. Sometimes it's not on the same day, I think, but usually it is. Oh, ok. En España el Día del Padre fue el 19 de marzo. Ok. さっき教えてもらった。今教えてもらった。スペインで、父の日は、3月の19日。Yeah, it's different on the country. 国によるね。ありがとうね。Thank you so much for letting me know. Muchas gracias por informarme. No sabía. ラテンアメリカは今日だけどね。I think in Latin America is also today though. Right? Sí, no, en Latinoamérica sí se celebra hoy, ¿no? El Día del Padre. Latin America wa kyo desu. Yeah, in Latin America it's today. Also. So it's interesting, it's different in Europe. It's for us from the future, it's yesterday. Right. For some countries, it's already Monday for you, so it was yesterday, right? But this was just meant to be a short congratulations message. Didn't really mean it to make it a Father's Day Zatsu. No offense to all the fathers out there, Otsu. But let's get on to the coffee today, okay? そして僕は、父の日の雑談つもりでじゃないから、進んでコーヒーの雑談始めようかな。お疲れ様ね。父の皆さんね。Are you using the beans from Brazil or Panama, by the way? Okay. Okay, first of all, that was something I mentioned in my membership, Zatsu. Be careful with mentioning stuff that I mention on my membership streams, because that would be a spoiler for paid content. But yeah, so at first I wanted to buy coffee beans from Brazil and Panama, but there were some problems with the shipping, and I couldn't receive the beans from Brazil. So in the end, I bought 2 coffee beans from Panama that I'm really excited to try, because they're like a high quality finca, high quality provider, and it's a high quality variant called the Geisha. However, I just ordered them, so I haven't received them yet. Maybe by next week we can try the next coffee beans. I think next week the coffee satsu is gonna be a Japanese satsu, but it's okay because I'm gonna be showing both different kind of beans for both English and Japanese satsus, and I'm gonna be showing them with multiple recipes because I want to try them with different beans. I mean, with different. I wanna make the most out of my beans, so I'm gonna be showing them in both languages. So no worries. And I think I'm gonna try with one variant on next week's Japanese satsu, and then the other variant is gonna be on the English one, and then I'm gonna swap again so both sides get to see both. そうね、なんか新しい豆買ったけどまだ届けてないね。パナマのゲシャ種類の豆だから飲んでみる入れみるのを楽しみにしてる。そして来週は多分来週のコーヒー雑談は日本語ワーク雑談だから多分そこで新しい豆をやってみるね。JP streams are too good too. The translator is just a bit of a gamble. Yeah, it's inevitable. The translator is not completely accurate, but I welcome any doremin that's interested or that's learning. If you have any questions in English for me to explain, I can explain. So feel free to ask in English if you want me to clarify something. Of course, I cannot switch to completely speaking in English, but I can always clarify stuff. So no worries. Jimagu-chanに頑張ってもらおう. Yeah, Jimagu-chan is gonna do her best regardless though. Anyways, let's start out by warming the water. Thank you. No. Of course. I mean, we are all learning through asking and clarifying. So if I can help you guys learn something new, I would be more than happy. And no, I do not have a different translator. The translators I've tried are not that accurate. What type of water are you using today? I'm using a normal filtered water. But okay, this is the recipe for today. This is a recipe that I have already done in the Japanese Zatsu, but I'm gonna be doing it again with a different kind of bean. This is the recipe by Fukahori Emi. She is a Japanese brewer, barista, based in Switzerland. I believe she's based in Switzerland, and she's the 2018 World Brewers Cup champion. I think she's won other competitions in Switzerland as well. And this is not the recipe she used to win the competition or anything, but this is one of her recommended recipes for the Hario Switch. I tried this with my Indonesian manhaling beans last time, but I thought this recipe was meant to bring out more sweetness. So I thought it would fit the blueberry blend better. So I wanted to try the blueberry blend this time. There's gonna be something different from this recipe compared to the ones that I usually do, and this is the ratio of beans to water. Or not the ratio, but the amount. I usually do 20 grams of beans and 300 grams of water, but this time I'm gonna be doing 14 grams of beans and 200 grams of water. So it's a lesser quantity. And we're also gonna be warming up the water to 93 degrees. It's a medium blend, so usually I would do like 92, 93-ish, and then higher for lighter roasts. But this recipe recommended 93, so that's what we're going to be doing today. いつもより豆ちょっと少ないよね。そうだね。今回は 200g お湯使ってるから。Because we're using 200 grams of water today, we're gonna be using less beans. Right, in the meantime, while the water gets heated up, let's start grinding the beans, okay? So I'm gonna be getting rid of Oh wow, this is loud. Wait. One second. Okay. I'm gonna turn off the fan just so that you guys don't hear my fan blasting the microphone right now. 200 grams is more or less than usual. I usually do 300 grams for water. But yes, there you go. This should be pretty loud, okay. So now you guys should be able to hear the water being heated up. You can probably hear the background noise. BGM も聞こえるかな? This is why we're going to be starting with grinding the coffee. Okay. コーヒーの豆をひきましょう。This is at 25 clicks, by the way. It's kind of like a medium grind, not too fine, not too coarse. There you go. All right. We have finished grinding. もう豆をひきました。And the water is heated up to 93 degrees. そしてお湯が93度まで温めました。Let me there you go. Turn on the noise suppressors again. And we're going to start pouring the grinds onto our Hario switch. Maybe I can turn on my fan now. ちょっと待ってね。BRB. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, no, I usually do not stream with my fan on, but today's a hot day, so I couldn't help it. But we're at 34 degrees right now. 34 degrees Celsius. So, in fact, let me actually make it a little bit. There you go. Yeah, we're at 34 degrees Celsius right now, so it's pretty hot. そうだね、なんか今日は暑いね。34度だから、やばいよ。This is where I feel that summer is already starting, and maybe that's where I start thinking also maybe I should have made a nice coffee instead. But I really wanted to try this recipe, so we're gonna be doing it hot. なんか多分今日はアイスコーヒーやった方がいいかなと思ってる今。けどやっぱりこのレシピを試してみたかったからこの豆で熱いコーヒーを飲みますね今日も。Yeah, the summer heat is starting already. Okay. So we have finished grinding the beans and we have our coffee scale ready. So we're gonna start our brewing. Our first phase is just blooming, and for the first 30 seconds, we're only gonna pour 50 grams of hot water with the closed bulb. So we're gonna close the bulb real quick. 最初の30秒で閉めた状態で50グラムのお湯を注んで蒸らしますね。蒸らします。So, with that being said, where's this? Yeah, gonna start. Let's grab our kettle. Protect my keyboard in case no accidents happen again, like in the Spanish Zatsu. And we're gonna go ahead and start. Okay. So, we're gonna do 50 grams. Do a slow pour and make sure all the coffee grounds are covered in the water. There you go. Okay, we did 52, but that's okay. So now, we're gonna wait until 30 seconds. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you very much. All right. Now that 30 seconds have passed, we're gonna open the bulb on the switch and we're gonna do a single pour in the center. Slow single pour. Keep it steady all the way until 200 grams. So it's gonna be another 150 grams of water. But we wanna make sure it's a slow pour only on the center. 今回はコーヒーの豆の真ん中で注ぎますね。There you go. So now we just wait. We should be done pouring at around the 1 minute and 110 seconds mark for the other 150 grams of water. And we just want to finish. We just want to wait for the coffee to finish and get a little bit cooled down. Okay. For starters, I am going to be getting turning off the kettle. We don't need that. And I think we can turn off the scale as well. I didn't know recipes were this precise. There's some more precise ones, especially if you're on a V60 instead of a Vario switch. This is actually a simple recipe in comparison, but there's some that are very precise on pouring methods, pouring times, and whatchamacallit, and the pouring techniques also. But it's kind of like, I usually prefer to go for simpler recipes, just so that, sorry, I'm grabbing stuff to clean up. Just so that it's easier for me for you guys to replicate. And also, I believe in the less is more mindset, even for coffee. So I tend to prefer the simpler recipes, because a lot of these more complicated recipes, they're more meant for competition. They're more detailed, there's more nuances, but for the person making coffee every day, it's kind of like too much of a hassle. I try them every now and then, but I usually like going for simple recipes that taste good, that we can do every day. My usual Hario switch recipe is a 2-step recipe, and I've shown it on stream various times. And we're probably gonna go with that one when we receive our new beans, because it's our most reliable one. This is why this is also why I like this Hario switch. The Hario switch allows you to not be as precise with pouring methods. Anyways, we are done. Our coffee is done. Let's get rid of the brewer. Let me see. I don't know how much you guys will be able to hear, but we'll see. This is you guys can hear my fan now because it's so hot here. Okay, I am swirling the coffee in the carafe. And now we're gonna pour the coffee. No, I do not have air conditioner in my room. Okay. We finished pouring the coffee. Yoisho. So, now we're gonna taste it out. じゃあ、コーヒーを味わります。Okay. I'm glad you guys like the fan, by the way. I'm glad you guys like the fan. Provecho, gracias. 味わいましょうね。味わいましょう。Yeah, I was right. I was right. This blend that's more sweet, more blueberry or more fruity, definitely goes more with this recipe compared to the last time. Last time we did a roast that's pretty dark, and I think this recipe is meant to bring out sweetness. So I think there was kind of like, it didn't have much to bring out last time, but this one, it brought out more of the blueberry flavor. I think this is quite nice. うん。なんか、前回ね、もっとミディアムダークローストは、このレシピで入れたから、なんか、そんなになんか、このレシピの目標、なんか甘さを出るってことだから、多分、そんなに、似合わないと思ったけど、このブルーベリーブレンドはちょうどいいと思いますね。結構甘くて美味しい。Playing the same thing in Japanese. But yeah, this is pretty nice. ¿Recomiendas seguir esta receta? Tal vez lo pruebe. Si tienes un Switch, sí, adelante. Lo recomiendo para, si quieres, para mezclas o granos más frutales o más dulces. Tal vez un poco más, algo más, con notas más como de nuez o tostadas o más amargas, tal vez no sea tan buena esta receta. La receta que uso generalmente es como la que sirve con todo. Es la que vamos a usar la próxima semana en el Zatsu japonés. The taste usually blooms the same way when it's with ice. I don't know what you mean the taste usually blooms, but when you do iced pour over, you do bloom still. Blooming is still important. Yeah, this is pretty good. Someone asked also. I saw it in the chat while I was talking about tasting the coffee. Do you like to drink something hot during hot days to make yourself feel cooler? And I personally do not do it as much because when it's hot, I crave something cold. But it is true that some people do that. It's very common in certain regions to drink hot coffee when it's hot outside. Or anyone that's Latin American will know the stereotype of mom or grandma making the the hot soup, the hot stew when it's really hot outside. That's the reason for it. Because you get used to the hot temperature inside and it makes you feel cooler. The pozole, bro. I mean, the pozole always works, right? Even if it's hot, it's so nice. Do you have a journal to keep track of which bean goes best with each recipe, or do you memorize everything? I don't really keep a journal. I just I keep everything in my head. Because I try to limit myself to a few amounts of recipes. I think the best thing you can do if you want to try different kinds of coffee, stick to one recipe. Find one recipe that you can be very consistent at, that you get pretty decent results at, and then stick with it and try different coffees with it. And that way, you'll get to try different beans and have more of a consistent comparison point. But the reason I do different recipes is because I don't like wasting my beans, and I'm only one person, so I need to finish my beans. So in order to make the coffee satsu a little bit more varied, I switch up the recipes every now and then. But if it was just me, I would be sticking to one recipe most of the time. Mora azul café. Café de mora azul, ne. Café de mora azul. Mm, その文化があるね。暑い時に、熱い飲み物、コーヒーとか、そして熱いスープとかを飲むのは普通の場所があるね。体が温めるから、なんかもう、そんなに暑くないって感じるはずね。ラテンアメリカでなんかその時に普通になんか熱いスープを飲むのは普通だ。そうなんです。Have you ever tried a coffee recipe that didn't taste as good as you expected? Yes. There's some recipes that I have not liked. But especially one for iced coffee that I've tried so many times with the Hario Switch, which is a full immersion recipe. But no matter how many times I tried it, I never liked it much. I like the flash chill recipe that I showed last time more. Interesting, there is the same culture in Asia. Oh, really? The one of eating soups on hot days? I mean, Asia eats a lot of soup in general, or drinks a lot of soup. De la receta anterior, ¿cuál te gustó más? De hecho, pues la receta anterior, si cuentas el Zatsu japonés, fue la misma receta. Eat soup or drink soup? I grew up saying the word eat soup, but I think in Japanese and Asia, it's to drink soup. So I don't know anymore. I'll say drink now. Tómate una sopita. Drink soup. Cómete una sopita. Yeah, no. I think depending on the place, you say both. I think both ways are said, depending on where you are from. Consume soup. Yeah, I think also like if you're gonna say, I'm gonna eat soup, it sounds a little bit weird. But if you say, I'm gonna eat ramen, I'm gonna eat udon, that sounds a little bit fine. That sounds a little bit better because you're not, because the focus is not the soup. It's the noodles this time, right? Even though it's also a soup. I'm gonna... Because no one says I'm gonna drink udon. But people can say I'm gonna drink some soup. In Spanish, though, en los comerciales de las Maruchanes, no sé si se acuerdan. En los comerciales de las Maruchanes no decían cómete una sopa, decían tómate una sopita. Eso eran lo que decían los comerciales de las Maruchanes. Yeah, in the Maruchan commercials in Spanish, they would say drink. I will have soup, that's the safe answer, yes. うどんはドリンクなの？のいやいや、違うよ。違うよ。英語でなんか時々 eat soup っていうのは普通だけど、なんかうどんやラーメンだったら、ドリンクって言わないでしょ。うどんって食べるけど、なんかスープを飲むのも。Maruchan, you know, they sell Maruchan all over the world. Yes. But I think the Maruchan in Japan is way better than the Maruchan here. The Maruchan in overseas is not that good, in my opinion. At least the normal ones. There's some variations that are okay, but yeah, no. ラテンアメリカでもマルちゃんがあるよ。普通だよ。海外でも売ってるけど、ラテンアメリカ人が普通になんかホットソースとライムはかけるね。マルちゃんに。The common way to eat it in Latin America, at least for when I grew up, was to put hot sauce in it and to put lime in it. A mí me decían que eran de plástico. Sí, no, que no. O que causaban ciertas enfermedades. Pero lo que sí, pues bueno, es obvio no súper bueno para la salud, pero tampoco, ¿no? We use lemons in soup here. Yeah, we use a lot of lime in soup. I feel like at first, when it's the only thing you know, Maruchan tastes pretty fine. But then once you start eating more higher quality ramen, then you cannot go back. Like then let's say you go from Maruchan to Shin Ramen, and then Shin Ramen's like the greatest thing. And then you go to like an actual ramen, like a Japanese ramen store or a restaurant, and then you cannot eat those anymore. そうだね、なんか海外で、なんかカップ麺だったら、マルちゃんはラーメンちゃんしかないだから、みんながマルちゃんって慣れてたけど、多分、もっとクオリティ高いのやつな、辛ラーメンとかで食べたら、辛ラーメンは最高って思ってるけど、後で、なんか、ほんまの日本のお店の、なんか、ラーメンのカップ麺じゃなくて、インスタントじゃなくて、ほんまのラーメンを食べたら、それは最高だから、もうマルちゃんに戻れないかも。You cannot go back. Same with sushi. I think now it's so hard for me to eat sushi here because after eating the one in Japan, the difference is huge. The difference is huge. I cannot eat sushi as much here. そうだね、なんか日本に行ったから、日本でお寿司を食べたから全然海外に戻って寿司を食べるのはもう同じじゃないね。もう同じじゃない。そんなに美味しくないね。日本の方が一番美味しい。What's the biggest difference in UC? The freshness, the taste. I don't know, it just feels like the quality is all higher and way less expensive also. It does not hit the same anymore. How much? I feel like you can eat a lot for less than $20 in Japan. And it feels like over here, if you want to get sushi, it's you cannot spend less than $20. Only to try a little bit. Yeah. Like, if you go to eat sushi and you plan on eating a lot, it's very normal to spend like $100 to $200. In Japan, you almost never go above 50 unless you go to like a super fancy place. I feel, at least in my experience. Hmm, 高級の寿司、まあ普通の寿司かな。海外で普通の寿司を食べたら、多分せめて、なんかいっぱい食べたら、なんか満腹まで食べたら、多分せめて$100ぐらい。だけど、日本では全然違うでしょ。日本で安いよ。It's very cheap in Japan. A really expensive Japanese restaurants here. Yeah. Because it's like a luxury thing now over here, right? Hasta que te enfermas, sí. What about matcha in Japan, Frio? I couldn't try matcha in Japan, unfortunately. I couldn't try matcha in Japan, unfortunately. I really should have tried it, but I didn't. Maybe next time, okay? I really want to try it next time. Is the coffee finished? Yeah, I'm drinking it right now as we talk. Maybe we should go back to speaking about coffee. I think there were a few questions that I didn't answer, but多分コーヒーの話を戻りましょうね。いろんな質問がもらったから多分答えた方がいいかも。お寿司の話になったね。 Not coffee only today. It's okay to go off track. 別の話もしていいけど、面白い質問来たから、それも説明したいね。It's okay to go off track. I just got some interesting questions and I wanted to respond to them. That's it. It's not as strict, no worries. そんなに厳しくないね、僕。気にしないでください。But yeah, I was asked if where do I find my recipes? Where do I find my recipes? And usually I look them up. Sometimes I look on YouTube for different coffee content creators. I look up in articles or blogs dedicated to coffee, and sometimes even Reddit has a few interesting recipes in the pour over subreddit. That's like the only subreddit I use now. I don't post in it, but I just look it up to see what recipes people have to like share. But otherwise, I usually stick to the recipe that I like, the two-step recipe with the hair switch. Oh, I say now because I used to sell and trade things in the hardware swap subreddit. That's where I would sell my gear or buy gear also. But I don't do that anymore. Do you have a favorite barista? Like you tried multiple of the recipes? Yes. My favorite barista is Tetsukasiya from Philo Coffee. I thought you would use Facebook Marketplace or something. Facebook Marketplace often involves meeting the person, and I usually do not like that. The way hardware swap used to work, I don't know if it works the same now because it's been a while, is that you use PayPal. You use PayPal and you have to show proof of having the item, and you are backed by PayPal's protection, so you just ship it. I never had any issues with scams or anything like that. That's usually honest people. Yeah. I don't know if that subreddit's still around though. Yo no puedo tomar sin leche. Pues no pasa nada. Yo empecé tomando café con leche también. Is English also your native language, or you learned it? English is not my native language. My native language is Spanish. We have done 11 coffee satsus. Oh, wow. Happy 11th coffee satsus. And also happy 3 months, everyone. It's been 3 months. This is the first coffee satsu of June, right? Oh, this is a good question. I'm sorry if this was asked before, but what would be the easiest way to get into drip coffee? There's very accessible things you can get. Okay. I'm gonna write it for you guys, actually. Like the essentials to get into drip coffee. You missed a few in the Coffee Satsu playlist, by the way. I do not add the Japanese Coffee Satsus or the Spanish Coffee Satsus in the playlist just because of the language difference. I keep the English ones in one playlist just in case. And I've only done one Spanish Coffee Satsu, so. Okay. Drip coffee essentials. Yeah. Trio's opinion. This is not a gospel. This is just my opinion, okay? Let's make this smaller. Wait. All right. So first, we need a brewer, a dripper. In this case, I recommend the B60, the Hario B60, or the Hario Switch. The B60 is the most common one and it's the most inexpensive one. I think the Hario 60, let's look at prices also. Hario B60 is usually like, let's look at the plastic one. The plastic one's the best one, in my opinion. It's like what, $12? And the Hario Switch is a little bit more expensive. Hario Switch is around $30. So, one's not necessarily better than the other. I recommend the Switch personally because it's easier to get a good brew with it and there's more versatility. Because you can do immersion or percolation. V60 is only percolation, but V60 is way more than good enough. Most specialty coffee stores still use the V60. Or they'll use some like an alternative of the V60, but they do only percolation. And there's so many recipes that you can try. But if you have the Switch, you can do everything the V60 can do and more. So it's up to you. どっちもいいけど、B60 は普通で十分だけど、スイッチでいろんななんか、紳士もできるから、いいと思うね。おすすめしてる。Next, we need a coffee grinder. You don't need a super expensive grinder. There's some good grinders to start out with. I have the Comandante C2, which is a $300 grinder, but I don't think that's necessary. I don't think everyone needs that grinder. I think there's good grinders out there that aren't as expensive. So for a grinder, how much is this one? Let's see. ちょっと待ってね。I believe I recommended it on X, formerly Twitter, before. Okay. Yeah. So for a grinder, I recommend the King Grinder P2, which is around $45, or the Tim Moore C2, which is about $30 to $60 depending on where you buy it. I think in Amazon it's a little bit like $60. However, in other stores, especially in Asia, it can be up to like $30. Ah, お誕生日おめでとうございます。Shangri Kwaila. Thank you very much for the super chat. I have the P1 and it's been good. Yeah. I think these are more than good enough. And then third, and this is the most important, beans. You need good quality beans. Most important. Make this smaller. Yes. You can have, if you have bad beans, but the best grinder, the best brewer, but you have good beans and very basic equipment, the good beans are always going to taste better. Now, there are some optional things. Optional. Like a coffee scale. You don't need to have a specialized coffee scale. You can do a kitchen scale will do fine. If it's cheaper. Wait. It's not necessary. And then gooseneck kettle. This is for so you can do the pouring. For the Switch, it's less necessary to have a gooseneck kettle because you can do immersion. You don't need super detailed pouring. For V60, I would say you can do a you need a little bit more of a gooseneck kettle. However, there's an alternative, and it's called and it's like a gooseneck cup, which is what I used at the beginning of my Zatsus. Let me see if I can find a picture. Okay, I found a picture. Like this. If you don't have a gooseneck kettle and you have a regular kettle, you can place the hot water here in this one, and you can use this to pour into the V60. That's what I used at the beginning of my Zatsus because I didn't have a kettle. Now, thanks to Doremin's support, I was able to buy my coffee scale and my gooseneck kettle and my fancy grinder. But I started out with this. 長い口がマスト。そう。なんか、長い口のケトルが普通に使うけど、時々なんか必要ないね。普通のケトルも十分だけど、最初雑談してた時に、グースネック、長い口のケトルは持ってなかったから、この長い口のカップを使ってたね。こうやって、まだ注げるね。ドレミの応援のおかげで、いろいろなんか、好きなケトル、好きなスケール、好きなグラインダーを買ってくれましたね。ありがとうございます。But yes, I would say that's the essentials. That's all you need to get into drip coffee. You can get the B60 or one of these two grinders. And then if you have a scale already, just use that and just use your phone to time things out. Because the difference between a coffee scale and a normal scale is that the coffee scales will usually have a timer. That way you can time your pours on the scale itself. But what I did, I would just use my phone. I would just use my phone as a timer or something else. Ah, 揃えるね、揃える。なんか買うってことね。¿Crees que el Mercado Libre sí tengan esas máquinas? ¿Cuáles? Yo estoy seguro que tienen de todo. Thank you for all the beginner tips, Ria. Of course. I'm really happy people are interested in coffee, so. And it's really not as expensive or as intimidating as it can be. ¿Dónde recomiendas comprar? ¿En Amazon? El equipo lo puedes comprar en Amazon o en Mercado Libre o AliExpress, hay de todo. eBay también. Los granos yo no los recomiendo en Amazon. Los granos prefiero o comprarlos locales o en un lugar donde te los puedan mandar pronto y recién tostados. I usually do not buy beans off Amazon. I do not think there's like a lot of specialty coffee in Amazon, but I usually buy either locally or from places I can ship fast and ship recently roasted, like the shop I just bought from. I'm very, very excited to try that because it's the first time I try them out. That is true also. If you have specialty shops in nearby you, sometimes they share they sell the equipment themselves. Is there a way to know the quality of the beans before buying them? Like things to look up for and such? Usually it's like about trusting the provider. ¿Cuál es su recomendación con respecto al tiempo de vida de los granos? Pues va a depender del tueste y del tipo de grano, pero usualmente se recomienda tomárselo dentro de las primeras 2 semanas que se tosta. Usually, it is recommended to drink coffee within the first 2 weeks of it being roasted. And the moment you open the bag, it starts oxidizing way more. Beans last a little bit more than ground coffee. That's why it's always recommended to buy beans instead. Because ground coffee gets stale really fast.私、カフェ勤めだったので、長いミル、スチールミルで絵を描くカフェラテを向いてて素敵。ミルで絵を描く。すごいね。Person is saying that they used to work in coffee and they used to make different art. they used to draw with the grinders, the mills. すごいよね。僕は全然描けない。I cannot do any kind of latte art. In this case, you would only grind the amount of beans needed for 1 cup of coffee. Usually, I grind only for 1 cup. Because I'm only drinking 1 cup. What time is it for you now? If you look up on the upper left corner on my screen, you can see the time. Over there. Is it good to start brewing coffee in French press? Yes, of course. French press is even cheaper. I was asked about getting into drip coffee or pour over coffee, so that's why I'm recommending these as the essentials. But if you have a French press, that's even easier. You just need the grinder, the French press. That's it. How about mocha pot? I like the mocha pot also. The mocha pot is nice if you want to make lattes or kind of like milk drinks. Because it's very similar to espresso. It's not espresso, but it's very similar to it. So you can make drinks like Americanos. You can make drinks like cappuccinos, lattes. I have all 3 of them. I have the French press, I have the mocha pot, and then I have the drippers. I have the B60 and the switch. However, I usually like pour over the most. If I use the switch, is the drip paper not necessary? No, yes. Okay, let me write that out. You do need. Filters. Paper filters. Yes. I usually buy the Hario ones. They're not that expensive. They're like $8 for a pack of like a 60. Yeah. I think there's also... Wait, why is it cutting off? Okay. There's also... This is what I bought actually. When I started... Let me get rid of this. when I started getting into pour over, when I wanted to get into pour over, I got this. Wow. This is the Hario B60 starter kit. It's like, how much is it? It's like $27 ish. It comes with the B60. It comes with the carafe, the glass carafe, and it comes with filters. So you can start with this one also. You would just need the grinder. Wait, why is let me... Sure. Yeah, I still recommend the Switch more. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a Switch starter kit, is there? Oh, I'm getting Nintendo Switch. Hario Switch. Yeah, unfortunately there's not. Or actually, you can buy the Switch with the filters, and it's like $30, and it comes with filters. Yeah, that's true. You can buy just the normal Switch, and the Switch comes with filters. And it's also like $28. You just do not get the glass carafe. The Mario Switch. Yeah, no. Have you toasted beans yourself? No, I am not that detailed. I am not that detailed. さあ、私はカフェインアレルギーでコーヒーを飲めないから、カフェインレスコーヒーを、アインしてます。プリちゃんはカフェインレスコーヒー飲んだことありますか？私は本当のコーヒーは飲んだことないので、違いをレポートしてほしいです。So this person's telling me they have an allergy to caffeine, so they cannot drink normal coffee. But they often drink decaf coffee. And they're asking me if I have ever drunk it and if there's a difference. The truth is I have not drank decaf coffee in a while. So I cannot point out the difference. But I do own some beans that are decaf. I just haven't brewed them. I keep saying that maybe I should do it for a night stream, but I have not done that. そうだね、大変そうだね。確かに、カフェインレスの豆もあるから、そして持ってるよ。なんかカフェインレスのライトローストをずっと入れるの気になってたけど、まだ入れたことないからまだ飲んだことないね。普通に自分のお昼、そして日本の朝で、コーヒー飲んでるからね、カフェイン欲しいね。別に多分夜は草津なんで、カフェインレスの豆を入れたらいいかなと思ってる最近。But now that I bought the new coffee beans, I probably want to try those first before the decaf one. You brewed so much coffee, does the caffeine affect you any differently than when you started? I mean, I brew coffee, but I drink just like 1 cup. 1 or 2 cups at most. So I don't drink that much. And caffeine does not affect me much in the first place. 僕にあまりカフェインが影響ないね。そんなに飲まないけどね。僕とも2倍ぐらい。2杯 ?2 杯algunos les da taquicardia, sí, algunos les afecta diferente. 2杯ね、2杯。ありがとう。Sí, a algunos les afecta diferente la cafeína. Toca tener cuidado, ¿no? Y saber. Ustedes saben cómo su cuerpo reacciona mejor. Yo no les puedo decir. で、カフェインいいね。そうだね。けど、新しいパナマ芸者の豆買ったから、それを届くのを楽しみにして、多分来週の雑談にそれを入れてみようかなと思ってるね。楽しみにしてる。飲みそうは良くないよね。そうだね。バランスが大事。It's important to have a balance of anything, not just coffee, alcohol, sugar, salts, everything. 芸者すごいね。海外で芸者から芸者になったね。This is very interesting. This coffee variant used to be called geisha, but I think they didn't want to associate it, or they found it could be like they didn't want to cause any discomfort to the Japanese geisha culture, so they changed it to geisha. Pretty sure. アイサンサバスティカありがとうございます。そうね、なんか海外で、最初ゲイシャって言ってたけど、なんか、多分、日本の文化に、迷惑、失礼したくないから、ゲイシャからゲイシャになったね、コーヒーの種類。ゲイシャね。Do you guys want spoilers? Do you guys want spoilers of the coffee beans I bought? Or do you guys want me to save it for next time? みんなネタバレ欲しい？なんか買ったの豆を。ネタバレ欲しいか。Okay. Then maybe I can make you guys choose which one I try next on the Japanese coffee Zatsu. Where's Save this. There's one. There's two. Netabare kinshi. Tells only 1 or 2 of them. I only bought 2, so. Yeah, I'll show you guys. 教えてみよう。教えよ。教えるわ。So, this is the first variation I bought. It's a symbiosis process. Geisha variety. I think this one does call it geisha instead of geisha. From Panama, Finca de Bora. And it has the notes of caramelized prune, Syrah grape, and blackberry. And then I bought this one. Let's make this smaller. The Afterglow, which has champagne, strawberry cream, and chocolate. Also from Panama, and it has a different process. They're different process. the first one's supposed to be a little bit fruity, and then the second one's to be more sweet. I thought you didn't like strawberry. I don't like strawberries themselves, but some strawberry flavored stuff is okay. Like I tried strawberry black coffee, and I showed it on my first coffee Zatsu. Leaning towards afterglow already. いろんな香りがするのかな? So, how they added all these notes. I mean, coffee is a fruit, right? So it's kind of like how they introduce these notes when processing the beans. I am not as knowledgeable though, so I do not want to spread misinformation. But it always comes to the different types of processing of washing. 酸味強いな。多分上のやつはもっと果実の味するみたいね。その香りね。なんかもっとフルーツみたいな感じだけど、2番目の方が甘さが強いみたいな感じ。酸味強いの味好きじゃない普通に。なんかバランスがあるって書いてた。Both of these said they were pretty balanced, though. Not too acidic. Are both of them from the same roast? Both of them are light roasts. どっちもライトローストね。Yeah, these are gonna be the first light roast beans we do on our channel also. 確かにこちらもなんか初めてのライトローストを入れる配信するね。Do you plan to make this next one iced? Maybe not the first times I try them, but maybe later. I wanna try both of these with my usual recipe first. I was gonna make you guys choose, to be honest, but maybe I'm looking at like the English comments are very interested in Afterglow. So I think I'm gonna save Afterglow for the next English coffee Zatsu. And then I'm gonna go Symbiosis on next week's Japanese Zatsu. And of course, I'm gonna be switching up. So next time I'm gonna be doing Symbiosis on the English after I do it Afterglow. And likewise, I'll do Afterglow on the Japanese one next. And says, are they better for hot drinks? Usually, brewing coffee hot is the best way to taste its intended brewing method. What about Spanish coffee Zatsu? I don't know if I'm gonna be doing one soon, but if I still have the beans, we can do one also. Of course. Falcon will work overtime next week. Yeah, no. Hopefully, it's not 34 degrees every day. Okay ね、この予定ですよ。来週の日本語枠コーヒー雑談に、最初の1番目のシンビオシスのコーヒーを入れますね。そして、後で、なんか普通の英語で、英語メインのコーヒー雑談で、Afterglow 2番目のコーヒーを入れてますね。そして、後で逆にしますね。日本語枠の雑談のコーヒー雑談で、Afterglow を入れて、そして英語メインの英語枠のコーヒー雑談で、シンビオシスで入れてみよう。両方ですよね。そして多分後でなんかそろそろ夏始まってるからアイスのレシピも入れてみますね。How many different types of beans do you always keep in your house? I try to not keep too much, but right now they're stacking up. I have a few that are getting kind of old, to be honest. And that's why I don't like wasting much. But maybe now that my voice is a little bit better, I'm gonna start drinking coffee more regularly. Especially on these hot days. On these hot days, I drink iced coffee almost every day. Do you like tea at all? Yes, I love tea. I've been drinking a lot of tea lately. After these two, I probably won't be buying beans for a while, though. I need to finish the ones I have. I haven't finished the blueberry blend or the Indonesian man healing blend either. Saikin wa atsui kara zutto aisuu. Sou da ne. Kochi mo ima wa 34 度だからatsui. You should try rooibos. It's my favorite. Red tea is the best. I like rooibos also. After all this time, yeah, I tell you guys, I haven't been drinking as much because my voice started getting really tired. ¿Qué tan mal sabe el café si se pone viejo? Depende de los granos. Hay unos que no saben tan malos, pero hay unos que sí que no saben igual. 34だ。暑いよ、こっちも。そして、湿度は低いよ。乾燥だよ。It's very hot and it's also very dry here. ¿Saben agrios? Sí, suelen saber un poco más agrios. Hope your throat's been feeling better. Yeah, it has. I think it's just my body had to get used to streaming for longer hours every day compared to like before debut. It's way more dry here than humid. It's not humid at all here. Nihon de wa jime da ne. Yabai yo. I think Japan right now is around the same level of warmth, but it's really humid right there. Some people say humid is worse, some people say dry is worse. So I think just both are bad. I have not experienced humid weather though. Humid hot weather yet. 24度だよ。そんなに暑くないね。Heat in general, hate? Yeah. I feel so bad for the people that don't have seasons. For the people they just have the eternal summer all year long. I'm so sorry. Sí, ¿no? Porque este chiste no es mío, pero hay países que no tienen estaciones, ¿no? Solo tienen verano e infierno. Pobrecitos. Acá sí hay estaciones. Me gusta más el invierno. Eternal summer represent. Yo, okay, nice. 今29度だよ。それはまだ暑いね。そして温湿は湿温かな。湿度が高いから大変だな。Team frío. Sí. Yo también soy team frío. Miんなもう知ってる？寒いスペイン語でフリオだよ。もう教えたことあるかも。 フリオ。フリオの発音似てるね。Is that our word of the day? Yeah, sure. I don't think I properly taught it before, so. Ase frio. It's cold today. 今日、外は寒い。今日は寒い。Ase frio. 実は、この名前をもらったときに、ラテンのフリグスの元にして、フリオドルになったね。そして、スペイン語で、フリオは寒いだから、面白いと思った。この名前をもらって、やっぱり合ってるねと思ってたね。まあ、赤ちゃんだったけど、まあ、大人になって、確かに似てるかなと思ってね。そしてラテンのフリグスの意味は寒いだからね。When I was given this name as a baby, it was based on the Latin for frigus, which means cold. And I think when I grew up, I'm like, in the end, this was a fitting name. So I'm grateful that I received such a fitting name as a baby. Maybe Frio immediately adapted to his name. Yeah. Queen never cry. Queen never cry. Kind of like that, right? Yeah, it's been a while. フリちゃんはとっても暖かい？まあ、暖かいかな。寒いの方が好きだけど。暑いのは嫌だ。The birthday season and everything? Yeah, because I'm a February kid, right? フリグです。フリグですね。That's the Latin word. Where the word in Spanish, frío, cold, comes from. 心があったかいってことね。そうだね。優しいってこと。まあ、そう言われて、まあ嬉しいね。ありがとうございます。Not by chance, by design. 懐かしいな。It's been a while. フリオって名前もっと好きになった。いいじゃん。Yeah, I think sometimes I feel like growing up, maybe you guys have also experienced this, but I feel like sometimes with time you grow a little bit more fun to your name than before, maybe. I really like the nickname Frio, so I'm glad everyone's calling me that. 名前はもっと大切になるね。そうね。なんか、この名前は、多分、親さんがいろいろ考えて、この名前もらったから、なんか宝物だからね。In the end, your name is a name that sometimes your parents carefully thought about and gave you. So in the end, it's kind of like a precious thing, you know? Thanks so much for super chats. 不知道，谢谢你。I changed my name a few years ago. I think Charmy fits me more. I'm very lucky to have support from my family. I'm very happy for you. Yes, there are situations where some people decide that for the sake of their commodity of being able to live more comfortable with themselves, they end up changing their name. And that's also completely valid. And having the blessing and the support from your parents is a beautiful thing. So I'm very happy for you.おはようございます。みんなおはようございます。まだ早いもんね、そっち。Still very early over there. 出勤してるの人、学校に行ってるの人、今日も頑張ってくださいね。応援してます。テイクアウトしてきた。エンジョイしてね。It's like, oh, your coffee Zatsu that made me want to drink coffee, so I ordered takeout. I hope you enjoy it. みんなファイトね。今日も。Everyone in the other side of the world who's the week's already starting. You have school, you have work. I'm rooting on you, okay? Especially for waking up so early to catch the stream. Thank you very much. You guys got this. Let's do our best this week also. 朝からミルクティー飲んでる。コーヒー、匂い好きだけど飲めない。それはちょっとわかるね。匂いと味はちょっと違うからね。ミルクティーをエンジョイしてね。それもプロベッチュ。今週も頑張ろう。Que te vaya bien, Doremi. ナイス。覚えてるね。偉いです。けど、ドレミンは、複数だから、que les vaya bien. ドレミン。Because it's plural, instead of que les vaya bien. Le ね、les. Que les vaya bien, ドレミン。Like, 頑張ってね、ドレミン。いってらっしゃい、ドレミン。Because it's plural. Also, this is kind of interesting. I think even myself, I say doremins instead of doremin sometimes. But the word min already means people. Min is already plural. So doremin is already plural by itself. It does not need the S, actually. そうだね、なんか。ドレミンは、ミンの意味はもう、なんかいろんな人々だから、ドレミンズっての S って必要ないでしょ。いらない。ドレミンがもう複数だから。That's why I usually stick to just saying ドレミン instead of ドレミンズ。I think ドレミン by itself sounds better, in my opinion.What's ドレミン singular? Also ドレミン。 meanest people. Yeah. So all this time when I've been saying thank you, Doremin, it has always been in plural. It has not just me thinking one singular Doremin. It's always been in a plural collective sense. そうね、なんか今まで、なんかありがとうドレミンをしてくれてありがとうって言ってる時に、なんかみんなに言ってたね。うん。1000人に言ってた。そらそうや。うん、そうやね。No más gracias a un Dormin. Muchas gracias a ti, Dormin, en específico. No. Dormin は一人じゃないもんね。そうだね。I've been noticing every time you ask for power. Yeah. Dormin, 力を貸してくれ。Dormin, lend me your strength. I'm asking all of you. I'm not asking just one. Frio streamers learn a lot to me. 日本人学生だから英語間違ったらごめんなさい。いや、全然気にしないでくださいね。日本語も英語でもスペイン語でも何の言語でもルールを守ったら全然大丈夫ですね。英語の勉強を頑張ってください。応援してます。A queen bee. I don't know if I don't know why does it have to be that comparison, that analogy. I do like Queen Bee a lot, the band though. Siyobachi. I really like that band. Are you scared of bees? No. I'm very grateful for bees. Because Queen never cries, so Frio is the queen bee. I see. ジヨバッチがいいよ、歌。そうだね。メフィストが特に好きです。I really like Mephisto by Siyobachi. And Kaien, Fire. Tiene sentido, fíjate. Sí, no sé, pero que me digan reina. No sé, aún no. No me ofende, pero tampoco es mi favorito, digamos. Do you like cotton candy, Frio? I do not like it. It's too sweet. It's just sugar, so. And Rey Frio. I mean, if you have to pick between Rey and Reina, maybe Rey, but in the end, it's Perry Prince, right? I don't know. In the end, being associated with royalty is interesting. I don't mind though. I really don't mind. It's okay. Perry Prince is my favorite though. I think like the double P's, the title is like that's one of my favorite ones you guys came up with. It makes me want to get better at parrying. It gives me pressure to get better at parrying in games. Príncipe del parry, ne? What do you call it where you're from? In Spanish, it's called cotton candy. It's like the translation of cotton candy. Algodón de azúcar. Does that mean we're your loyal subjects? By choice, maybe. By choice. You guys are free souls. Aren't we the army? When I need to fight the chamucos, yes. We're paying taxes in super chats. No, don't say it like that. It sounds like I'm making you guys do it. ¿Cómo les dices al popcorn? ¿Palomitas o cabritas? Cabritas. ¿Ve? Cabritas. Yo les digo palomitas. No, abejas son ovejas. Las cabras son como cabritas. Mean tax. No, thank you so much. Eres el goat. En español es cabra. Así que sería la cabra. Spain語でヤギね。ヤギ。I don't know why, but I guess I'm teaching you guys goat in English. I mean Spanish. Goat. Cabra. Cabra. Eres la cabra. No tiene sentido porque goat is greatest of all time, right? But what is cabra? It's just goat. Like, just the animal. So. Frio, my cabra. No, don't say that. It has no meaning other than you're just calling me a goat. Like an actual goat this time. Chupacabra はまあヤギの血を吸ってるのやつはchupacabraね。Creo que lo dicen por un meme, Freodore. Pues claro que sí, es por el You're the GOAT, the G-O-T, the greatest of all time. Ese es el meme. Ese meme sí lo conozco. Tampoco estoy tan desactualizado. Eres el mudutulto. Sí, no tiene sentido, ¿no? I'll say you are my goat. In Spanish, there's no phrase like that because goat does not have that meaning. For his hedgehog, duck, and goat. No, I'm just hedgehog. Chupacabra だってそういうことなんだ。そう。昔その物語あったね。時々夜で、みんなのヤギを、を食べてたのをチュパカブラの存在がいたってことね。You make good duck and goat noises though? I mean, those are just noises. I don't think hedgehogs make noises, so I cannot do hedgehog noises, right?スペチャットありがとうございます。確かにヤギが美味しいよね。Have you guys actually eaten goat though? Goat is very tasty. What about us? So we're not hedgehogs? You guys are hedgehogs, so you guys say mean. But you're not just normal hedgehogs, you're doremi. Have you? Yes, it's very normal to eat goat in Latin America. Birria is usually goat meat. Miんなヤギ食べたことある？美味しいよ。 Mm. It's very good. Caldereta and induces cooked meat. Oh, that's the first time I heard of it. First time I heard of it. Almost every day I ate goat. Oh, nice. Just be careful with the cholesterol, I think. I don't know if it... I think lamb has the high cholesterol, but goat is also pretty high. We eat goat meat in all of dishes. Yeah, it's very good. I like beef birria more, but goat birria is very nice as well. I mean, that's the classic one, the goat one. I may have asked you, what made you start to like coffee? I used to... I mean, ever since I was very young, I drank coffee from my grandma. My grandma would give me coffee with milk as a kid, with like sweet bread, and I liked it, so I've always liked coffee. I think around... When I was already an adult, I started getting interested in chasing black coffee more, because I saw a lot of people liked it. And I'm like, why do they like it so much? So I started experimenting and slowly getting into it. I got rid of sugar, I got rid of milk. Like first I got rid of sugar and I only drank it with milk. And then I got rid of the milk and I drank it black. And then I started trying pour over, mocha pot, French press. And now I only drink black. I kind of thought people only had coffee to log in. That's the people that have like bad coffee. Or people that don't really care about the taste. Because I mean, like some coffee machines, some cheap coffee machines won't make good coffee. They will just make coffee that will give you what you need, which is caffeine. So that's why they fill it with creamer, with milk, with all these things so that it does not taste like coffee. コーヒーって何歳から飲めるんだろう。ああ、どうかな ?3 歳かな ?3 歳ぐらい。まあ少しだけね。ミルクと砂糖で。How do you feel about cold brews? Cold brews are very nice. If I'm getting an iced drink though, I usually prefer iced pour over. But I like cold brews also. I do not make it myself. I usually order it if I go out. Caffeine barely does anything for me? Yeah, me neither. Is that a call out? I mean, not a call out. Some people have different priorities. Not everyone has to like coffee the same way I do. フリオ君は 3歳くらいから飲んでた。まあ少しだけでそんなにいっぱい飲んでることないけど、まあもうなんか牛乳と砂糖でみんなは飲めるでしょ、甘いから。コーヒーの味は強くないから。少しだけ。We drink it to survive. Yeah, no, I think this is more like something you do for enjoyment because it's not super fast to make. I think it takes like what? With my usual recipe, it takes like 10 minutes, 5 minutes to do everything. But it's kind of like a relaxing ritual where I can disconnect from everything I have to do. I really like the process of brewing coffee. I'll put my headphones on, I'll listen to music, just brew my coffee and only focus on the coffee. It's also got Latin style. そのイメージあるの？まあ確かになんか、まあ国によるけど、いろんなラテンアメリカの国でコーヒーは普通ね、よく飲んでるよ。ブラジルとかコロンビアとかメキシコとか。Some coffee just take like 30 seconds. Yeah, I mean, if you have like those capsules, the Keurigs and stuff, it makes coffee super fast. And I mean, even the Keurigs can be pretty decent sometimes. It's just some of the cheap drip coffee machines that are kind of not very good. There was something I wanted to say also. Ah, got my head got a little bit confused. But yeah, yeah. It's kind of like they were talking about the Japanese doraemon were saying something like oh, it's very Latin American style. But yeah, I guess we have this image of drinking coffee since very young, right? I think there's some countries that are very known for their coffee in Latin America. Brazil, Colombia are very famous for their coffee. Mexico also has some pretty good coffee, like Chiapas, I think. Chiapas and Veracruz are pretty big. Colombia has so many good ones. Colombia is probably the most popular Latin America one. Panama, Brazil, Costa Rica. Costa Rica coffee is very nice. So yeah, I guess Latin America is very associated with coffee. I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Encanto, the Colombian-based movie. In that, you can also see everyone, like the family had various mocha pots. The Italian coffee brewer. And that's like how they drink it. なんかみんななんかディズニーのエンカント見たことある？そのね、なんかコロンビアの文化の映画ね。コロンビア文化の映画、そして映画で、モーカポットっていうの、工具かなの工具があるね。ラテンアメリカはやっぱりそんなイメージある。What's your favorite song from Encanto? I don't really remember them. I watched it like once. There's like the Bruno one, but I also wasn't like super a fan of it. I liked Coco way more. But that's my bias, maybe. Do you watch it in English? I watch them in Spanish. When it's movies that are based in Latin American culture, I rather watch them in Spanish. I usually like to watch the movies in the original language, but if it's Coco or Encanto, I'll watch them in Spanish. And I think, for example, for Coco, a lot of the voice actors are the same, right? Like in the English and the Spanish version. Has Visto the Book of Life? Yeah, I've seen it. I saw it once. I don't remember it that well. Any Latin American movie recommendations, especially horror? I feel like most of the very good, because Latin America has some really good films. It's kind of hard to recommend because a lot of them have like a really strong adult themes. So I would need to be careful about recommending films. I recommend, I guess this is a Mexican film director. I recommend Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is really good. It's not a completely Latin American film, but I mean it's a Mexican director, and I think he got a full Mexican team to do the puppet, the stop motion aspect of it. Yeah, it's related to the fairy tale. It's an interpretation of a fairy tale, and it's really good. It's really good. なんかラテンアメリカ映画おすすめあるって聞かれたけど、やっぱりなんか多分ラテンアメリカの人気なんかめっちゃいいの映画は、いろんな大人の設定があるからおすすめするのちょっと難しいね。マジでなんか暗いやばいのテーマがあるけど、おすすめあったらやっぱりギエルモ・デル・トーロのピノキオね、おすすめできるよ。結構うまいと思う。面白かった。 体どんな映画なんだ。まあ、やばいやつがあるってことけど、結構いい映画あるよ。大人の設定の映画だ。グロテスクじゃないけど、もっとなんか、いい色気あるって感じね。僕は、個人的にグロいのは好きじゃないけど。うん。ギゲルモ・デル・トロね。ギゲルモ・デル・トロは日本語でどうやって書くか。ギレルモ・デル・トロ。ギレルモ・デル・トロ。日本語でそうだって書くんだ。ギゲルモ・デル・トロ、スペイン語だけど。What's my favorite film? My favorite film is The Dark Knight. But I really like for animated films, I really like Angel's Egg, Tenchi no Tamago. I really like The Godfather. I really like Inception. I really like The Batman also. Shape of Water. Shape of Water is good also, yes. Just so edgy. Yeah, I really like Christopher Nolan as a director. Because something that makes me have a little bit of a bias towards Christopher Nolan's films also is that he's also colorblind. He's colorblind, and I think you can kind of see it in the color grading of his films. They're more bluish, if you notice. They lean towards cooler tones, which I like. Like Catwoman from The Dark Knight Rises. That's Anne Hathaway, right? Anne Hathaway is such a good actress. She's definitely one of my favorite actresses. Favorite actresses, I would probably say Anne Hathaway, Anya Taylor-Joy are like my two favorites right now. Like at least for Western actresses. For male actors, I really like Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio. I like Robert Pattinson a lot also. Oscar Isaac. What's his name? The one that everyone likes. The Chilean guy. Pedro Pascal. Yes. What is your favorite Timothée Chalamet movie? I really like the second Dune now, but I got to like him really very much in The King. The King is what I really liked. What really got me to like him. Pedro Pascal, yeah. The Moon Knight, yeah, that's Oscar Isaac. Oh, I really like Diego Luna and Gael Garcia for Mexican actors also. They're both really good. The acting in The King was really good. Is there a movie you want to do a watch along for? Maybe something I haven't seen yet. Nothing specific. I was thinking of doing a watch along next membership stream. I think a lot of people want me to watch Violet Evergarden. So, because they want me to see a sad anime, and I've never seen it, so maybe it would be interesting to watch it with Doremi. そうだね、多分なんか次のメンバーシップ限定の配信で同時視聴の配信やろうかなと思ってるね。そして前から どっちもなんか、イエンと JP とスペイン語のドレミン。みんなが、バイオレット・エヴァーガーデン見てほしいって言われてるから、じゃあ、僕は見たことないし、同時視聴かなと思ってるね。同時視聴。絶対泣くよ。振りはわからないけどね。僕は13年前から全然泣いたことないね。僕は泣かないと思う。I don't think I'll cry. Neon Genesis Evangelion rebuilds. I haven't seen the last one of the rebuilds, but I really like the original Evangelion. Wouldn't it be funny if you did cry? Would it be funny? I have not seen the substance. I do want to watch it. I heard it's really good. Have you ever gotten emotional about a movie? I get emotional about movies. I get emotional. I get touched by things. I just don't cry. もちろん映画見るときに、アニメ見るときに感動されるよ。感動するよ、普通。普通に。ただ泣かないよ。まだ、感情があるよ。I still have feelings. I still have feelings. I still have emotions. You ever watch Everything Everywhere All at Once? I have. It's pretty good. It's very nice. I mean, I've talked about it, right? How I got so touched by the anime medalist. そうね、なんか、デビューしたばっかりの時に、感動したの話やったね。メダリストを見てた時に。なんかなんか、多分、やりたいものを、やりたいって、もう、遅いってもうダメだの感じするってわかるから感動したねって話してたね。I forgot you can feel sad. I'm incapable of being sad. Wow. No. I'm very capable. But anyways, it's getting late and I have some plans today. And some stuff to do also, so I think I'm gonna be ending here. I'm just gonna read the super chats, okay? なんかもう、そろそろ、もう2時間経って、いろんな予定があるから、これで終了させていただきますね。ただ、ここからスプチャットを読みますね。ここまで見てくれてありがとうございます。Alright. So, thank you so much for everyone for watching till now. おつありがとう. Thank you very much. I'm gonna start reading the super chats, okay? Just to make sure, I'm gonna go to the super chat page. There you go. I think this is the first time I do it in a coffee Zatsu, right? So, 天使をありがとうございます. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you. Wait, why am I not getting this in order? You know what? I'll do this instead. It's not cooperating with me. Lately, there's like this tool that I use to track all the super chats, but now it does not track all of them. It only shows a few of them, and then I end up missing them, so I'm gonna use this instead. Okay. Should be able to read all of them here. It's a little bit more tedious, but it's okay. Anna, thanks so much for the super chat. Testing. I hope the testing went well. Thank you very much. パフェは飲み物さん、スパチャットありがとうございます。ジョーハン、thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, Frio, so happy to see you. It's 5 a.m. here. Good morning, good morning. I hope you slept something at least. Thank you very much. ワーカさん、スパチャットありがとうございます。フリオくん、おはよう。デビュー3ヶ月おめでとう。2時3時と出会って、かれこれ5年経ちますが、実はメンシ入ったのはフリオくんが初めてです。あんまりリアタイムできずアーカイブ見ることが多いですが、これからも、陰ながら応援してます。それで仕事なので先に失礼します。仕事いってらっしゃいね。頑張ってください。応援してます。そして、陰ながら応援してもらえて嬉しいです。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございますね。初めてのメンチはマジで光栄です。ありがとうございます。Persons telling me that they are supporting me from the shadows because they usually cannot come to my streams. I just wanted to remind Doremin that, of course, you are always welcome to support in the way you can, even if you cannot come to the streams live. Watching the archives is still something that I appreciate a lot. It means a lot to me. So thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much. ここのこうさん、スペチャットありがとうございますね。ありがとうございます。しゅんさん、スペチャットしてに、こんにちは、フリー。今日は私の誕生日です。毎年の誕生日は、試験があって、勉強しかできません。でも、今年の誕生日はとても楽しいです。フリオの配信は私をリラックスをさせてくれて、元気に、試験に行けます。日本語はあんまり上手じゃないけど、気持ちは伝わったら嬉しいです。フリオは今日も元気でいてね。愛に、辛苦だ。謝謝に。毎年ね。毎年ね。毎年。ありがとうございます。こちらこそ試験頑張ってね。できます。絶対にいけるよ。応援してます。そして応援をありがとうございますね。お誕生日おめでとうございます。シャングリクワイラ。芍薬さん、スペチャットありがとうございますね。遅ればせながらデビュー3ヶ月おめでとうございます。これからのフリオくんの活動もとても楽しみです。ありがとうございます。嬉しいですね。もう3ヶ月経ったね。こちらこそドレミンも3ヶ月ありがとうございます。Thank you so much for these 3 months, ドレミン。Thank you so much for congratulating me and for all your support.OK、猫カンさん、スペチャットありがとうございますね。私はカフェで勤めだったので、長いミルは、シルミルで英語を書け、カフェラテに、向いてて素敵。ありがとうございますね。もうこれを話したけど、改めてありがとうございます。Ella, thank you so much for the super chat. She said, happy 3 months for you. Monday feels better to have coffee with Zatsu. Let me 乾杯 and 一気飲み before I go to work. Click. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining us during the coffee Zatsu. I'm glad you have a nice time on the Zatsu dance, and I hope you enjoyed the coffee. プロベッチャね。ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. してに。アイさん、スーパースティッカーありがとうございます。ライカさん、スーパーチャットありがとうございますね。Good morning, Nimin. Good morning. Wait, it's not one on. It's Zhaoね。Zhao. Thank you very much. メンさんスーパーチャット、カンサムニダありがとうございます。いつもフリオ君の名前の、の意味を気になったのに、こんな意味があったなんて、冬に生まれて、冬が好きで、寒さを意味する名前というのが本当によく似合います。教えてくれてありがとう。助かるフリオ、ありがとうございますね。そうだね。僕もそう思う。マジでいい偶然だった。この名前をもらって。だって、みんなの 性格はどうかなって考えるけど、この名前をもらって、やっぱり、この名前に似合ってる、似合うようになりました。Yeah, in the end, it's very interesting because when you name someone, you don't know how their personality is going to be. But in the end, I ended up receiving a name that really fitted me, I think. Or at least Doremi thinks so as well. So it's very interesting. But I'm glad you guys think my name fits me. Thank you very much. Hilla, thanks so much for the super chat. Mean tax. Thank you very much. It's not a tax. You're not obligated, but very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's not a tax. It's not a tax. It's like a gamble. Your parents won the name gotcha. You know, like when some people name their kids, at least in Latin America, they name them Angel, and then they're the most disruptive, most scandalous kids out there, but their name is Angel. It's always very funny. It's like, oh no. But the gap also makes it very interesting. See you watch 好きですか？好きなムービーの、10の主題歌。主題、テーマソングね。主題歌で、表紙曲で素敵な曲があります。ヤギは美味しいです。ヤミ。ヤミね、美味しいです。そうだね。いろんな映画で、アニメで、いろんな曲作ったことあるね。アブちゃんの歌唱力がやっぱり素敵と思う。Yeah, Seiyouwachi Queen Bee has made so many songs for like movies and anime, and I really admire Abu-chan's skills, singing skills. They have a very versatile range and style. Very unique also. I really admire singers who have a very distinct style and personality to it. That you can, the moment you hear it, yeah, it's them. I hope if I can convey that with my singing also, where it's like, yeah, that's Frio singing style. That would be nice. I think that's something I value a lot when it comes to my singing. Maybe I valued it way too much instead of like basics like technique and other stuff. But hopefully, I want to hope that it pays off eventually. 僕もいつか、やっぱりフリオの歌い方の癖が分かりやすくての日があったらいいと思うね。なんか特徴の歌い方があって、僕もその歌手が好きだから、僕もそう伝えてくれたら、嬉しいね。やっぱり。You will? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You already have a voice I could pick out of 100s. You're definitely my favorite, so you're definitely there on the way. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think it is something. I think more than you're very good at singing, or you have a good range, you have a good technique or stuff. The most I get is you have a very unique style or a unique voice, which I guess is a strength in its way. But that's the thing I got the most. So if anything, I try to not. Whenever I get like worried or insecure or not confident, I try to like at least focus on that as my weapon when it comes to singing. Expression style in a way.ペッピーさん、Thank you so much for super chat. ありがとうございますね。フリオくん、今日も配信ありがとう。昨日のコラボもお疲れ様でした。シェフの、これは何だね、腕前素晴らしかったです。バイダビのみんなの仲良しな姿が見られて嬉しかったです。未来の自分へのメッセージも、熱かったね。改めて3ヶ月おめでとうございます。これからも応援してますね。ありがとうございます。そして昨日のコラボを楽しって教えてもらって嬉しいですね。ありがとうございます。これからもよろしくお願いします。ありがとうございます。応援 I think more than anything, unique could also be a compliment. Your voice stands out in the crowd. It's not a voice people hear every day, and I think that's special. Yeah, in the end, it's something that I'm very grateful, I guess. I can always... The grass can always be greener on the other side. You know, I can always think, I want this, I want that. But if you guys think my voice is easy to recognize, if you guys like my tone, which is something that with technique I can change a little bit, but my voice color is something innate to myself. And if that's not something I can change, what you guys like, I'm very grateful for. So thank you very much for liking my voice. Grass can be greener, but in the end, I'm colorblind. Thank you very much. Ara-san, thanks so much for a super chat. I know it's unrelated to the stream, but I just got happy news that my little brother passes UNIC exams. I just want to share this happiness. Happiness. Congratulations to your brother. Thank you very much for sharing with everyone. First versatility is also amazing. What's hooked with me, especially since Satellite. Yeah, I guess Satellite is very different from what I usually sing. So I'm glad you guys have liked both of the sites that I've showed. I would like to do my best to show different sites also, especially on the next full cover that I'm working on. I've been taking my time, but hopefully it can be released not too far along the way. Your voice reminds me of one of my favorite singers, Jaejung? Jaejung. He's from a Korean duo. I'll look into him. I've never listened to him, so I'll look into him. Thank you very much. Rui, thank you so much for the super chat. ありがとうございますね。おつふりおくん今日のコーヒー雑談もすごく楽しませてもらったし、豆の、の種類とかいろんな知れてよかったです。同時視聴も楽しみにしてるね。ありがとうございます。Oh, he's from formerly Tohoshiki, TBXQ. Oh, I see. なるほどね。I see. Dempsey, thanks so much for the super chat. 謝謝に。謝謝 for the cafe Zatsu. じゃあ、じゃあよ on work later, Captain. 謝謝. Thank you very much. Very appreciative of this. Tai, thanks so much for the super chat. Otsufuri, love your coffee Zatsus. Hope you get to try coffee beans from Brazil someday. We have some really good ones here. Have a nice week. I'm probably gonna be taking my time from now on to finish the beans because I already have a bunch that I have bought. Like the two I bought earlier and then the two I bought now. But maybe next time I buy new beans, we can do Brazil. Brazil's really good. I have tried Brazil beans and they're very good. So it'd be nice to brew some Brazil beans on stream also. Thank you very much. Obrigado. Mia, thanks so much for the super chat. Thank you for the coffee sets. I love being able to relax after work like this. And if it's okay to mention, congrats on being drafted for Koshien. Thank you very much. Yes, that is true. We got drafted for NIJISANJI Koko, NIJISANJI High School for the Shiina Kantoku's team. It's very exciting. It's my first Koshien to be participating in, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's very exciting. Very glad to be in this team. そうだね。二次三次甲子園の二次三次高校へ入学しましたね。すごいですね。このチームに入学してマジで光栄です。椎名先輩監督のために頑張ります。I'm gonna do my best for 監督。I'm on a team with a lot of wonderful senpais that I respect. I'm very happy. いろんな尊敬してるの先輩がいるから。みんなは尊敬してるから。嬉しいですね。このチームで入学して。We'll mean for you in our hearts. Thank you very much. Jamie san, thanks so much for the super chat. Salamat po. Otsukaresama desu. Thank you for today. Once again, I learned a lot about coffee and tencho. I hope you have a great rest day tomorrow. Descansa mucho, ne? Thank you very much. That is true. I do have a rest day tomorrow. Hope you guys can rest well. Also, I know the week is starting for a lot, so let's do our best. Make sure to rest whenever you can. 頑張りましょうね、お互い。入学おめでとうございます。Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone congratulating me also. It's very fun that By the Beat is all in different teams. It's gonna be interesting to see us in different groups. Amira, thanks so much for the super chat. Terima kasih. Cindy, thanks so much for the super chat. Frio, thank you for the Zatsu. Glad to hear your voice on the way to work. Power charged. Best of luck at work. You got this. I'm rooting on you, okay? Thank you very much. Yeah. レイさん、スペチャトありがとうございますね。おつ、朝活ありがとう。ね、お休みの日はつい昼まで寝ちゃうけど、おかげで早起きできました。ね、昨日の JP の先輩たちはみんなフリオ君のことはかっこいいって言ってて嬉しかったね。ちょっと遅くなったけど、登録者15万人、突破とデビュー3ヶ月おめでとう。これからもたくさん応援させてください。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。そうだね。入学した時になんか先輩がかっこいいって言ってたから、マジで信じられなかったね。あの大先輩ってかっこいいっていうのは、大声です。大声。声です。まあ、そのイメージ止まって頑張らないといけないね。It was very surprising seeing like so many Dai senpais. Whenever I got drafted, they said I was cool. So I need to do my best to maintain that image. I'm gonna do my best. I need to keep that image. Yeah, no, it was very surprising. I'm very honored. Nariko-san, スブチャトありがとうございますね。Happy 3 months! Thank you very much. The reactions were so nice. Yeah, they are very nice. Full free for the Koshien, yes. I'm gonna channel all my experience watching sports anime, all the Diamond Ace, all the Oofuri, all the one outs. Everything into this. そうね、なんか、スポーツアニメの、見たことあるの、野球アニメの経験は、絶対に全部を使いますね。ダイヤノエイズとか、ワンアウトとか、大振りとか、その経験は全部使います。頑張ります。Furuya Satoru incoming. I like Furuya. Yes, I like Furuya a lot. My favorite one is Haruchi, but I do like Furuya also. He's probably like my second favorite. All Furi, all hero, all Frio. That's true. All Frio. All Furi ね。大きく振り。オーフリー懐かしい。オープニングテーマソングいいよね。生き物係の。It's nostalgic. All Furi is very nostalgic for sure. 大きく振りかぶってでしょ。That's like a full name. Station 9ね。Yeah, that opening by 生き物係 is so good. I really like that song. Rosa, thanks so much for the super chat. Rosa-san, スペチャットありがとうございますね。Happy 3 months anniversary. This was only 3 months, but this 3 months was very fulfilling. Thank you, and これからよろしくお願いします。Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm glad you found it fulfilling because I also did. Thank you very much. That's what I mean. Very much. Thank you. ありがとうございます。Moon, thanks so much for super chat. Terima kasih. Congrats on 3 months, and thank you for the stream. I enjoy listening to you and talk about your interests. That's always super interesting. I'm glad you think so. Thank you very much. Let's look forward to a lot more coffee and other satsus as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I don't know, I have so much coffee left though, so I'm probably gonna prioritize just doing coffee satsus from the time being. Let's see, more coffee. Now that I can drink it again. Zimi-san, thank you so much for the super chat. Kishini, Otsu, thank you for the coffee satsu. A little late, but happy 3 months. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Dancing on the Moon, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm glad you told us the meaning of your name. I think it really suits you. It's so beautiful. Thank you for the stream today. Happy 3 months, Min. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like my name, and I'm glad you think it suits me. Happy 3 months, everyone. Happy 3 months, Doremin also. Thank you for the coffee satsu, Frio. Have a good rest. And also think about changing my morning boba to coffee day. The inspiration is wild. Nine-san, thanks so much for the super chat. Very much appreciated. And wow, boba to coffee. I mean, both are nice, so yeah, it's good to vary it every now and then, right? Thank you very much. H-san, thanks so much for the super chat. Otsu Frio, thank you for today's stream. Esta vez mi papá vio junto conmigo porque le interesa el café también. Por cierto, me gusta mucho su voz y su estilo de canto. Espero escucharlo más. Muchas gracias, H, muchas felicidades a tu papi también por estar viendo el directo por ti, contigo en su día. Espero la pasen muy bonito. Muchas gracias. メロンパンスペチャとありがとうございますね。朝活感謝。今週、気温は36度。予想の日があって、もう、溶けぞ、フリュウ君、暑さをパリしてくれ。36度。やばいよ。みんな気をつけてくれね。気をつけてね。暑さをパリしてくれ。頑張るわ。36 degrees. That is way too much. Please take care, everyone, okay? On hot weather. Stay hydrated. They asked me if I could parry the heat. That seems like a tough task, but I can do my best. Please stay hydrated. Please take care, everyone, because we don't want you guys getting a heat stroke, okay? 熱中症はあかんで、ね。あかんでだからみんな気をつけてね。いろいろ水飲んで。大事だよ、大事。Lenny, thanks so much for the super chat. Thank you for the coffee satsu and drip coffee recommendations. Can't wait to get my own kit and finally stop using instant coffee. Let's go. Yes, let's all graduate from instant coffee eventually. I'm very proud of you. Thank you very much. Coffee with a straw, or am I crazy? I'm drinking water. I already finished my coffee. It's just water. Nice-san, thanks so much for the super chat. Terimakasi, Otsufuri-chan. Even though I was late, I will watch the VOD later. Terimakasi for the stream and Semangat for your first Koshien. Min. Terimakasi and Sama-sama. Thank you very much. And of course, feel free to watch the archive whenever you can. No worries. Thank you very much. Nothing wrong with instant coffee. Suit yourself then. If you're happy, I'm happy. Thank you very much. It's okay. No, I'm just kidding. If you enjoy it, then that's what matters. What matters is enjoying things, and if you enjoy something that's way cheaper and easier to prepare, then all the power to you, right? Somehow I don't believe you. I'm joking. I have my opinion on instant coffee, but it really doesn't matter. If you guys want to join me on my coffee satsus with your cup of instant coffee, that's okay also. Work be too hectic to make one. That happens also. That is true. Yeah. I'm just joking. I really do not like people that are very elitist with coffee. I think it just becomes too obnoxious at one point. Or like pretentious in a way. It's like, oh yeah, this is the only way to drink coffee. You're not drinking real coffee. Yeah, no, you coffee peasant. I don't like that. Everyone, I don't wanna I think it should be a world that can be welcome for anyone that's interested. And if they're not interested, then that's fine also. I love the imitation. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, I only drink coffee black because if you put milk in your coffee, you don't like coffee, you like milk. If you put sugar in your coffee, you don't like coffee, you like sugar. Yeah, frappuccinos, you just like ice cream. You don't like coffee. It's like, who cares? If they enjoy it, then that's fine. I like coffee my own way. Todos fresas. Ah, el acento fresa. No, pues yo solo me tomo el café negro, güey, porque si te gustan los frappuccinos, no te gusta el café, te gusta el helado, te gusta el azúcar. ¿Le pones crema a tu café? Eso no es café, es pura crema. Something like that. I'm not that great at imitating the snobbish accent in Spanish, but creo que es la primera vez que le escucho decir güey. No me gusta decirlo. No me gusta decirlo. Pero sí es muy fresa decir. Sí lo dicen mucho. I don't know what that means, but that sounds so sassy. It's the same thing I said in English, but with like the sassy Spanish accent.スプチャとありがとうございますね。名前は文字だから読めないね。デビュー3ヶ月、チャンネル登録者15万人。鉄板おめでとうございます。これからも応援しますので頑張ってください。ありがとうございますね。みんなの応援するのおかげで毎日頑張ります。ありがとうございます。ありがとうございますね。応援してくれて。Valentine, muchas gracias por el superchat. Freodore, eres un padre de una Michi, así que feliz día. Yo soy padre de 2 perritos. Espero que tengas un buen día de descanso mañana, príncipe. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Espero que también te la pases bien con tus perritos. Me aprecio mucho. Muchas gracias por pasarte hoy. Chanyu さん、スピチャとありがとうございますね。コーヒーさんありがとう。デビュー3ヶ月おめでとう。ボイス参加ありがとう。NIJISANJI高校入学おめでとう。これからもフリュウ君の活動を応援してます。ありがとうございますね。マジでNIJISANJI高校入学を嬉しいですね。嬉しいです。これから甲子園を楽しみにしてます。頑張ります。Very excited for 甲子園。And lastly, Saphir, thanks so much for the super chat. Thank you for the Monday morning motivation stream, Frio. Likewise, thank you so much for joining me on the Coffee Satsuman. Very much appreciated. The Doremin imitations. Min. Dore. Those ones. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching till the end. NIJISANJI 高校応援します。僕だけじゃなく先輩たちもNIJISANJI高校の全人応援してくれたら嬉しいですね。ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. Alright, means I'm gonna be ending it here. So, thank you very much. You guys have a lovely day, okay? これで終了させていただきますし、みんないってらっしゃいね。学校、仕事、予定、頑張ってくださいね。応援してます。またね。I'll see you guys. See you later. Nos vemos, Doremin. Espero que tengan bonito día. Pásenla bien. Bye bye. またね。 Alright, so Mr. Ginjoka is doing his 3-month anniversary stream, so we're gonna be going there, okay? 今、銀城かね、ジールくんが、3ヶ月の殺談してるから、あそこに行きましょうね。